I would like to thank Antonio for sending me this story that is coming out of Frederick County, Maryland. I don't know what it is about the state of Maryland, the state that I'm currently residing in right now, where all of this stuff just seems to happen. And mind you, all of the stuff that I've talked about that came out of the state of Maryland has all happened in the month of November. I mean, you had that racist white lady who came at that woman in the parking lot talking about her husband calling him the N-word, probably called her that too. Then you had the broom rapist who I just talked about, and probably some other stuff. These drug heads, these meth addicts and stuff, all in Baltimore and whatnot. And now you got this guy. His name is John Warren Compton, and he is 36 years old, and he has been slapped with rape charges because apparently he hopped his perverted ass on a Snapchat, started a relationship with a 14-year-old girl, posed as a 12-year-old boy. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. He started a relationship with a 12-year-old girl and posed as a 14-year-old boy, ended up meeting up with the girl and raping her. It is amazing, and not in a good way, of the bounds and leaps that these pervs will go to satisfy their unhealthy urges. And then, as I went on to read the article, the man went and tried to throw what he did onto the girl. He says, or he claims, that he met the girl on Tinder and she said she was 18. Tinder and Snapchat are two different sites. Tinder is usually meant for just online dating or hooking up. Snapchat, not so much. People probably have hooked up on Snapchat, but that's really not what it's for. So it doesn't look good for this individual at all. But it says he's currently being held on second-degree rape charges. And that still doesn't take away the fact that at the end of the day, you raped a minor. You are 36 years old. You are old enough to be this girl's father. And you raped her. So, yeah. They need to lock his perverted ass up. Of course, if it was up to me, he would die by scrotum crushing with probably a heavy ass cinder block. Just sit him right there and just drop it on the shit and just watch him bleed out. That would be my form of punishment, because I like when something like this happens, they have to suffer. That's just what it is, especially in cases like this where you're raping a minor. But this is amazing. He tried to throw it back on to the child and make it seem like it was her fault. But also, parents need to be very mindful at the same time of the type of sites that your child is on or engaging with, because it's a lot of catfishing going on out here, and you may think that you're talking to someone your age and you're not. So just be very mindful of that at the same time. But y'all let me know what you think about this story down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description. I'll talk to you in the next one.